I came across this really interesting question, I guess you would call it, in The Ethereal Soul, this book that I read today. And it asked the question, who are you? And, you know, who are you? And the way how it went about was just like, for me, for example, I'm Sean, I'm 5'11", and, I weigh this much, and here I am talking on TikTok. And then the response was like, that doesn't really describe who you are at all. You are not defined by a bunch of letters. That doesn't define your being and who you are. So it led to the point where I have this long note that I took. One of the points he made was that you're the same person if you looked in the mirror, this morning or last night. Whenever you're seeing this, you're the same version of you that was looking in the mirror when you were 3 years old, when you were 5 years old, when you were 10 years old, when you were 12, 16, 2 weeks ago, this morning. It's the same you that's looking in the mirror. So I thought that was interesting. But it gets deeper than that, right? It goes way deeper than that. All right, I'm going to riff from my notes because it's like this is only the start. So after that, you'd ask, who are you? Who am I? Because you haven't really, we still don't have an answer. Who's seeing you? Who's seeing when you see? So like an objective, you're not anything outside of you. You're not this crystal. You're not a painting. You're not me, as in like Sean. You are you. You know that you are seeing from the perspective, the experience of whoever's watching this, you. You're not outside of you. You are within you. You're not your thoughts. And your thoughts are just energy expressing from different parts of you. Just an internal expression of energy, of consciousness. This is a reflection of consciousness, of energy, right? Everything is, I'm a reflection of you. Everything is an expression. So you're not your thoughts. So hold that as well. Because we identify very heavily with our thoughts. I do, at least. I'll speak to me. You can get lost in your thoughts. You can react to thoughts and whatnot. And then your thoughts connect to your emotions and yeah. But you also understand you're not your thoughts because you've had moments of peace, of internal quietness, of softness, of no thought, no mind. And the emotion is the body. So mentally, physically, and emotionally doesn't define all that you're seeing, the person who's seeing you in the mirror, who you are. Who am I? Who are you? In this case, you'd be asking, who am I? So emotionally, physically, and mentally don't fully define you. So you're the consciousness of all this is being, and the unique experience is you, as you. You're this piece of your higher self dreaming the dream. You're aware of the dream, awareness of the dream, consciousness awareness, the experiencer experiencing, the creator creating, all within you. And then there's levels to that. Oh, I got a banger at the end of this if I remember. Your thoughts, emotions, body are all expressions of this internal you. Remember a favorite memory. Take it all in. Think of a memory. Could be whatever memory. Think of a childhood memory. And understand that all the senses that came in, the qualities, the energies, the feelings, all the details of that experience immediately came to mind. So if you were to try to describe through thought or emotion, all that quality of detail, the experience that you had in that one memory would take forever. So it just puts down more that you are not your thoughts, you are your thoughts and emotions, but it doesn't fully define all that you are, all that who you are. Can't be fully inscribed, can't be fully defined, expressed in just being those things. Your being doesn't fully describe all of that. So stick with me. This is definitely one to listen to multiple times. I had to write all these notes down. So yeah, your being is so much more than just those things. And you instantly know that. You can recall that experience, that now experience that happened, because everything is in the now. So now this gets into nothingness in existence. You could imagine this didn't exist. You could imagine something in your room didn't exist. Not that that's actually true. Didn't exist. Because now imagine you didn't exist. But you are your awareness. Your awareness is you. Beingness is your awareness, is consciousness, is source energy, is God. So for you to be aware that you didn't exist, you would have to exist. So thus you cannot exist. So nothingness does not exist. So you are always existing. Nice little fun thing for that as well. There's lots of bombs I'm dropping here. You are experiencing all of you from different frequency reflections, as in this is me. You are all that is, and this is a reflection of me in a different frequency perspective. You are a reflection of me from a different, unique perspective. We are all uniquely different, but one and the same. All one, the all is the one, and the one is the all. So everything is a reflection of who you are, but who I am is still within. At the center, at the being, experiencing the external world as well as the mentally, physically, and emotionally me that's within, as well as probably things beyond that as well, from that you can experience. All embodied spiritually, consciously through awareness as all you are. Self-source, you are within. You are you, I am me, I am you, you are me, but uniquely different, but ever connected. And then I kind of was riffing at this. You are who you are, all uniquely beautiful and all beautifully unique, beautifully different. And then the all is the one and one is the all. Through all this, you, self, being, you experience, receive all this emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. You're experiencing creating you internally. Experienced all this go by, this video, me, as well as whatever you're experiencing within you. And how beautiful and magical is that? Being who you are, being who I am, consciousness, source, awareness. Now here is, there is more. That is only this dimensional perception and awareness of being. So understand that we're 3D going into 4-dimensional beings. And there's 8 other layers of consciousness, dimensional awareness of consciousness. So, yeah, there's that. So, who are you? Sit with that if you've made it this far.